What is up? And today we are doing a tutorial on how to get artifacts in Elemental Grind game. Now, obviously, if you notice on my waist, we have these things. These are the artifacts. So basically, when you get them over here anyways, you can equip two at once, and you'll go to artifacts in your inventory and get them. But now let's get on to what I think is the best way to get an artifact. So, first, we're gonna look at the map. So here we go. Here is the map of everywhere that is confirmed to be a spawn location. These are not all the spawn locations. These are all like the theory spawn locations. But here we go. And I'll tell you straight up, here we go. So we got one in the desert. We got two over here by the arena. There is right here, which is down southwest of the castle, down here near the back of the farm, up here by the lake, by the cave, on the mountain. I'll tell you, all the ones that I've found in Artifact, I've found probably half of them in the cave, and according to most people, the cave is by far the best spot. So this area, we're gonna go over what I think is gonna be the strat for finding them, and what I believe is the strat. So here's the game page, basically. So, basically, the first thing my recommendation to do is go to servers. Whenever you're trying to do something, go down to here to search by number of players, switch to ascending, and join the server with the least amount of players. I believe this will always be the best method because joining these, there'll be less competition to find the artifacts. We'll join. And now, the second I join the server, the thing I recommend doing, respawn here at the lake, is gonna be first using an element that is good mobility, just because it takes less time. We're gonna go straight to the cave. We're gonna look in the cave, and if there's nothing here, we're gonna walk out of the cave. We're going to go. I'm gonna go look up here. There's another big spawn locations right here around this waterfall. And if we see nothing now we're just going to leave. We're going to exit the game. We are going to refresh our tab. And we are going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go ascending. There's a server with one person in it. We're going to join the smallest server, or just a small server. And then we're just going to repeat the process. We're going to press play. We're going to go straight to the cave. We're going to check if there's any artifacts in there. Leave, find a new server. Now, if you don't want to do all that, here's something else you can do. When we go to the cave, instead of doing that, I recommend you could just AFK in the cave instead. So instead of like server hopping, an artifact spawns every 12 minutes, every 12 to 16 minutes, and if you could just AFK in the cave, and by what I'm seeing, about 1 and 2 artifacts spawn in the cave. So you could really just AFK in here and just hope one spots. But on to my next thing. Here, I don't know if you noticed, but Elemental Grind game in the last few weeks has added private servers. And the first thing, it costs 100 Robux a month to run a private server. I have my own. And everybody on your friends list can also have a private server that you can join and look for artifacts. And actually, at the end of this, in the description of this video, I'll provide my private server link if you want to join my private server and look for artifacts or do anything in there. But we're gonna join my private. We're gonna join We're gonna join Fruit Boy here's private server, for example, because this has been running. So now we're in a private server. If you're in your private server, you have absolutely no competition for finding artifacts. Fruit Boy here is AFK. If it's just you looking, you're the only competition. This isn't like a public server where you have like competition, other people looking for him. Here, nobody else is looking for him. So we'll refer back to the map. We'll go back here, back to the map. Just look around. You can look around all the locations if you want when you're in a private server. You can go AFK in the cave. You can go AFK wherever you want. If you're in a public server, my recommendation is to go. Here's the server hop. Go look in the cave. Server hop again. Maybe look up there at the waterfall. Or AFK in the cave. Just one of those things. I really do that. But if you have the private server, you have a private server. The best thing would probably just be to look around the server. See if one spawns. Nobody else is fighting you for them. They despawn every 20 minutes. So there can be multiples on the map at once. But yeah, they despawn every 20 minutes. They spawn every 12 to 16 minutes. Alright, the one last thing we're going to go through is we have all the different artifacts here. This is what they all are. Inventory. But I'm just going to scroll through all the artifacts. If you want to pause the video, look at one maybe you want to get. But we're just going to go through all of them. The design they have in this picture will be about what they look like on the map. There is 22 artifacts. I believe looking around in the private server will be the best option. So obviously, as I said before, I have the private server link, my private server link in the description down below if you want to join that. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.